Hey, beautiful humans. I got asked this really amazing question earlier, and I want to address it because I know I feel this, which means somewhere in the world, someone else is feeling this. So let's talk about it. All right, it's in relation to stress, okay? The question is, I would like to know why our body feels like a weight has been lifted off the shoulders/back once a stress-related situation once a decision has been made. This happened to me this week and would be interested to know why there is a massive difference in how my body feels. I think what she means to say is that why does it feel like a massive weight has been lifted once we make a decision that impacts the stress-related situation in a positive way? Okay, so once we actually make a decision about attacking this stress-related decision, my friends, this is such a good question. I love the quality of this question. I really appreciate this because the thing is, we avoid so much when we're stressed. Okay? We avoid the things that we know we need to do that are actually going to bring us across the line, that are actually going to make a difference for us. We avoid the hard work because we know it's going to be hard work, right? So this particular situation, I know this beautiful human being, she left her job, a job that has been creating so much stress in her life for a long time. And I equate this to vomit, okay? I think this is a really good analogy, and I've used it before, but the thing is, when we're not feeling well, okay, it creates this experience in the body that feels like everything's not right. I mean, we know we feel ill, our body language changes, our behavior changes, our emotion changes, and it absolutely influences and impacts our decisions and what we do next, okay, or what we need, right? It influences everything in that moment. We avoid the vomit because it's gross and it feels yuck. But once the vomit comes up and we get it out of our system, it feels good. We feel better. We feel relieved. Our body is no longer tense, right? We just feel like, whew, I'm glad that's over, right? Why does it feel like that? Why does it feel like that? Well, in relation to the body, okay, this is the best way I can sort of put it to you. In relation to the body, there is something inside your body that is not right. And the best way the body knows how to get rid of that is to purge, right? Is to excrete it, is to get rid of it in some way, shape, or form. And so we feel ill for a little while. The body elicits this response where we might even sweat, our heart rate might change, okay? And the body responds. And then when the time is right, out it comes. And then that toxic, whatever it is, grossness is gone, right? So why do we feel like a weight is lifted when we make these incredible life-changing decisions that change the stress in our lives? Because right up until that very moment, that thing that is stressing you out has been controlling your every move. Okay, and it makes us worry about things that haven't even happened. It stresses us out because we feel like we have no control. And when it comes to things, especially a workplace, okay, we're talking about financials, we're talking about stability and certainty. Okay, we're talking about the things that enable us to have fulfillment in our lives in terms of financial abundance. Okay, and that certainty in our world, in our lives, is really important. Okay, so when things start to feel like you need to make a change, it can be very scary because there's now all this uncertainty. What does it mean if I leave my job? Where am I going to go? What am I good at? What am I going to have to do to make this happen? Maybe we haven't even thought that far yet. It feels so good because we are aligning. My friends, it feels good because we are moving into balance. My friends, it feels so good because we are following our intuition. We are listening. We feel that way for a reason. We feel stressed out and sick and frustrated and overwhelmed because it's not serving us. It's not serving who we are. It's not helping us grow. It's not aligning with our values. It's not teaching us anything of value to the woman or the man that we're seeking to become, right? It feels good because as soon as that decision is made, we are instantly moving in the direction in which we seek, whether we realize it or not. And that is a feeling that you may or may not be used to. It feels good because you've reclaimed some power. You've reclaimed some power even though you don't know what's going to happen next. And without realizing it, that makes you so freaking courageous and brave. Yeah. It feels good because you are listening to that deep part of your soul, to that higher self. She knows what's best for you. And it feels good because when we listen to her, things just fall into place. Yeah. When we listen to that intuition, when we listen to that deep pull, it just feels like, yeah, that weight is lifted because we're exactly where we need to be. Yeah. Pretty cool, huh? So if you're finding yourself in a situation that makes you feel like you're stressed or you're struggling in some way, yeah, you know what to do. You know what to do. And it'll feel right. It'll feel right.